I'm Dr. Mark, and welcome to Dr. Mark Official. With 10 years of experience, I'm here to share trusted advice to help you live healthier every day in simple ways. Many morning falls among seniors occur not because of carelessness or poor judgment, but because the body remains unprepared after a long period of rest. When a person lies in bed for 7 or 8 hours, circulation naturally slows down. Blood tends to pool in the larger vessels of the trunk, and less reaches the legs and brain. At the same time, muscles lose their tone and joints become stiff from remaining in one position. The nervous system, which controls balance and coordination, also operates at a lower level during sleep and needs time to return to full function. As a result, when someone suddenly sits up or swings their legs over the edge of the bed, blood pressure can drop briefly, causing lightheadedness or dizziness. The leg muscles that should support the body are still weak and unresponsive. The inner ear, which helps maintain balance, has not yet adjusted to the upright position. This combination leaves the person unstable at the very moment they attempt to stand. Even a small trip over a slipper or a slight misstep can then lead to a fall. Older adults are especially vulnerable because age-related changes already reduce blood vessel flexibility and muscle strength. Many also take medications that further affect blood pressure or balance. When these factors meet the sudden demand of getting out of bed, the risk rises sharply. Studies show that a large percentage of falls in seniors happen in the morning, often within the first few minutes after rising. The problem is not that the person is weak overall, but that the body has not been given a short transition period to restore circulation and muscle readiness. Without this preparation, the shift from lying down to standing creates a brief but dangerous window of instability. The solution lies in performing a gentle series of movements while remaining in bed. This approach allows seniors to prepare their bodies without the immediate risk of standing. By staying horizontal, they can focus on activating circulation and loosening muscles safely. The routine begins with simple breathing exercises that increase oxygen flow and help regulate blood pressure gradually. Following this, light leg movements such as marching the knees or flexing the ankles stimulate blood return from the lower body to the heart. These actions are easy to perform even for those with limited mobility, requiring only the bed as support. Sliding the heels toward the body and extending them again further engages the leg muscles without strain or the need to rise. Because everything happens before sitting up, the transition to standing becomes smoother and more controlled. This method counters the effects of prolonged immobility by providing a transitional phase that wakes up the nervous system and improves coordination. Seniors find it practical since it integrates into their morning without extra effort, time, or equipment. Over time, this habit can lead to fewer incidents of dizziness or unsteadiness when finally getting out of bed. The key is consistency, turning it into a natural part of waking up each day. By addressing stiffness and low blood flow right where they occur, the routine creates a safer foundation for the rest of the morning. It empowers older adults to take a small, proactive step that supports their independence and reduces vulnerability during those first critical moments after sleep. Many discover that they feel more alert and balanced afterward, making daily activities easier to approach with confidence. This lying down sequence also serves as a reminder that fall prevention does not always require intense workouts or special classes. Instead, it can start with quiet, deliberate motions performed in the comfort of one's own bed, building strength and stability from the very beginning of the day. The exercise is designed to fit easily into any morning without adding pressure or complexity to a senior's routine. It requires only a short window of less than 2 minutes, which can be completed while still lying comfortably in bed. This brief duration means there is no need to set aside extra time or rearrange a busy schedule, making it realistic even for those who wake up feeling tired or stiff. Because the movements are performed in a reclined position, they eliminate the immediate challenge of balancing or supporting body weight, which reduces strain on joints and muscles that may already be weakened by age or inactivity. No special equipment, mats, weights, or even comfortable clothing changes are necessary, as everything happens on the existing bed with nothing more than the person's own body. This simplicity removes common barriers that often prevent older adults from starting new habits, such as cost, space requirements, or the need to purchase items. Seniors can begin the sequence right after opening their eyes, using slow breaths to start circulation, followed by gentle knee marches, ankle flexes, and heel slides that flow naturally from one to the next. The entire process stays horizontal until the body feels more awake, which directly addresses the vulnerability of sudden standing. Because the effort level remains low, the routine feels manageable day after day, rather than becoming another chore that gets skipped. Many seniors appreciate that they do not have to leave the warmth and safety of their bed to gain these protective benefits, allowing them to stay consistent without feeling overwhelmed. This combination of short duration, zero equipment, and a lying down position creates an accessible entry point for fall prevention that respects physical limitations while delivering meaningful preparation for the day ahead. The routine begins with a person lying flat on their back, knees comfortably bent and feet resting on the mattress. This position keeps the body stable and supported while allowing focus on gentle activation. First comes the deep breathing phase, where 3 slow breaths are taken by inhaling deeply through the nose to fill the lungs and then exhaling steadily through the mouth. Each breath helps increase oxygen levels and encourages a gradual rise in circulation without any sudden movements that could affect blood pressure. After the breathing, the next step involves marching the knees in place by lifting one foot a few inches off the bed and then alternating with the other leg in a steady rhythm for 20 to 30 seconds. This motion mimics walking while remaining horizontal, which stimulates blood flow back to the heart and wakes up the hip and thigh muscles that will soon need to support standing. Following the marching, both legs are straightened out on the bed and the toes are pointed away from the body before being flexed back toward the shins. This sequence is repeated 10 times to engage the calf muscles and ankles, promoting flexibility in the lower legs and helping prevent the stiffness that often contributes to imbalance. The final movement consists of bending one knee to slide the heel along the mattress toward the body, then extending the leg back out, with the action alternated between both sides for 8 to 10 repetitions each. These heel slides target the hamstrings and quadriceps, further loosening the joints and enhancing overall leg readiness. Together, these steps create a smooth progression that prepares the entire lower body through controlled, rhythmic actions performed entirely in the lying position. The movements deliver several important benefits that directly address the vulnerabilities seniors face upon waking. By performing the sequence while still lying down, blood circulation receives a gentle boost as the marching knees and heel slides encourage blood to flow back from the lower body toward the heart. This gradual increase in circulation helps counteract the pooling that occurs during hours of inactivity, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach the muscles and brain more effectively before any upright activity begins. At the same time, the leg muscles are awakened through repeated flexing and extending motions, which loosen stiffness that builds up overnight and prepare the thighs, calves, and ankles for the demands of standing and walking. These small activations restore muscle tone without requiring full effort, making the legs feel more responsive and stable. The routine also supports blood pressure adjustment by allowing the cardiovascular system to transition slowly rather than facing an abrupt change when sitting or standing. Deep breathing plays a key role here, as it promotes steady oxygen intake and helps prevent the temporary dips in pressure that often cause lightheadedness. As a result, the overall risk of falls decreases because the body enters the morning in a more balanced and prepared state. Seniors who follow this approach regularly report feeling steadier on their feet, with less dizziness and greater confidence when moving from the bed to the rest of their daily activities. The combined effects create a foundation of safety that supports independence and reduces the likelihood of accidents during those early vulnerable moments. Thank you for watching Dr. Mark Official. I'm Dr. Mark, and I hope this helped you take one more step toward better health and balance. Stay safe, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.